And this thing is telling me that hey, there we go. Boom shakalaka. We are back in the house right now. Literally, I'm back in here, and I have been only here for about a little more than 30 minutes, if you give or take, because I've had a hell of a day. And this is how I'm gonna end it. By talking about some wrestling. Not just any wrestling. Where it all began for AEW, it begins again. Double or nothing. There may not be any casino matches, but I'm going to play the Shotgun Kiss song from F-Zero GX Casino Palace theme because, pardon the pun, they are really stacking the card here. Or should I say, stacking the deck. Yeah! It's my bad pun and I love it, damn it! I love it, and you can't take it away from me. Yeah! Sorry, I'm a little bit hopped up right now, people, because I've been waiting for this for far too fucking long. And there's a bunch of naysayers who aren't even too excited, but you know what? I'm not even gonna let that shit get down to me. I am here, and I'm going to cover a whopping 13 matches, some that were literally just added moments ago, like from Rampage. Literally as this shit is going off the fucking air. Oh my god, I'm excited for this. I'm Coffee Lover 239, and with me as always is our resident John Moxley Stan Steven. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It is almost time for Double or Nothing. Let's get those jackpots ready. You know, let's get those jackpots, big bucks.
Are you in or are you in? That's what I thought. This is not even the end of the weekend for me.
It's crazy because last year I won a prediction on Double or Nothing. And I remember I got the Cody Rhodes action figure from this card. And now, later, I mean, don't just got any casino matches. We also don't have any Stadium Stampede matches this year.
No. We got Anarchy in the Arena instead, man. Forget the Stadium Stampede nonsense. Too done from a worser era, as, your favorite said at one point, or one of your favorites. Anyways, yeah. But that don't matter now. I am not even done with this weekend. I have a hell of a weekend, and this is just going to be a way for me to close it out. I got a convention Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to be buying retro games, and once all that's done, come home and just I have this to go to. Oh, I'm so pumped up. I don't think I've ever been this pumped for anything like this in some time. So all those naysayers, here's one for you.
By the way, Coffee did go to an AEW show like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, it was last week.
Last week, yeah.
The 18th, that's when it came to my city, yeah. So, I'm so excited.
You lucky son of a...
Yeah, lucky 7 indeed is what we should be playing here. Careful that you don't run out of money. I'm sorry, we're just delaying the inevitable. I'm just too excited right now for this. But I guess we should go ahead and get into this. Oh, crap. Amongst the excitement, I forgot to get my Street Fighter 3 versus theme. Hey, don't worry. I'll just get it from my phone here and just play it there. By the way, I do want to mention, I am actually getting much better at the game, believe it or not. Like, you wouldn't believe it. Like, if I told you, but I am trying to actually get better at the game. I don't know why. It just, a sudden urge has struck me to get better at Third Strike. So, why don't we just get into the first match? Hit it. It is Hook and Danhausen, very nice, very evil, versus Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling. So, there's not a lot of background description for these, so I'll try my best to wing it. So, what started out as what should have been a fight between Hook and Danhausen, with Danhausen trying to curse Hook, has suddenly turned into a mysterious alliance between the two. Kind of like a rock and sock connection sort of thing, you know? You have the more serious Hook with the crazy kooky Danhausen, and already Danhausen got whooped by Tony Nese once, yeesh. But even then, in some of his other stuff, he had to have at least gotten some victories during his RHS. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. And now, with these two at his rescue, we can expect these two to clash. Tony Nese is doing what he's doing here and having smart Mark Sterling in his corner, but we'll have to see what happens. Steven, who you got on this one, man?
It's Hookhausen. You can't. It's gonna be Hookhausen.
Hookhausen, indeed. And isn't this Hook's? I feel like this is his. Is this his pay-per-view? Is this his pay-per-view debut?
I believe so. No, because he fought QT Marshall at the last one, I think.
What? No, that wasn't a pay-per-view. Let me see. Are you sure here?
Yeah, Hook defeated QT Marshall by submission. Yep.
But where?
In Revolution.
Oh, but that was the buy-in, man. That was the buy-in for Revolution. This is the buy-in to... Oh, son of a bit. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm too hopped up. I can't remember what's what right now. I'm full of ribeye and Modelo, damn it, because that's what I had for lunch at the place we went to. Yeah, okay, but I'm going with Hookhausen on this one as well. Danhausen already took the loss against Tony Nese, so they need to get him back. I know, ridiculous, but it's just the pre-show. And it's crazy because we have 12 main matches, people. So go and strap yourselves in because we aren't done. Oh no! Hit the Fiend now. Ah shit! I forgot to get this one here. Bear with me on this one. I do apologize here, but you can kind of see the action. The match we're supposed to get is Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay. Hey, wait a damn minute. Hey, wait, that's not the one I clicked. Okay, this was the one here from the you-know-what. Okay, fuck it, I'll use this. Sorry, people. Some of the matches, like I said, were kind of added last minute. This one wasn't, though, but I don't know why. So I'm just gonna give you this one of, right before Jay tells Tony to cut the shit, because it is Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay for the AEW TBS Championship. And I don't know what else I can really add to this one, except, well, let's see. Why don't I play a little bit of... Why don't I just play this promo? Why is he even there? And why do you do that to poor Tony Schiavone? You're evil. And please, AEW, don't claim me for this. I don't want to have to flip a switch here. Please don't. This is all fair use. So yeah, out he goes. Listen to this.
This is for you, Anna Jay, and you own it. Since you feel like you can step up to the plate and get your ass beat again, May 29th, double or nothing. Come get this ass whooping.
And there you have it, people. I don't think I need to sum it up any more over than that clip. Now, please, AEW, don't get me for that if you're watching this or if the YouTube bots get it. I promise, so... Yeah, never mind. Steven, who do you got for this one?
It's gonna be Goldberg 2.0, Jay Cargill.
Oh, come on. Now, hold on. I think you're being unfair. Why the Goldberg 2.0?
You know, undefeated streak.
Well, now hold on, man. Just because there's an undefeated streak doesn't mean we need to go to Goldberg directly. Hey, I'm just saying, man. With that said, Jay Cargill is probably still going to be strong enough with that TBS champion for just a wee bit longer before going for the main belt. So, yeah. And I promise this will be the only clip we have to play. I'm pretty sure. I think. But let's go.
Oh, no, there will be another clip. There will be another clip.
Now what makes you so sure of that?
Oh, when you get to the Kyle O'Reilly match...
Wait a minute, I put the thing... Wait a minute. You son of a...
You know where I'm going with this. You know exactly where I'm going with this.
Oh, no, don't you finish it, man. Don't you dare.
You know when you get to that Kyle O'Reilly match...
Don't even think about it. I will mute you the second you do that. Oh god, it was right here, son of a bitch, I forgot. Oops. Sorry, people. I think I am too hopped up on... I mean, I did have a Kit Kat before we go live, and I was drinking some water because I didn't have any dessert at the restaurant, so, hold on a second.
You know, I wasn't, Orange Cassidy's not here.
Hold on. I gotta play the losing horn here because I fucked up and it turns out the picture was right there and there was no need to play the clip. Please don't get me for this, AEW. Please don't. Okay, for real, let's just play this clip again and give this match the proper introduction it deserves. It's Death Triangle versus the House of Black. So, you've had the House of Black kind of stuck doing their own thing, and then the Death Triangle. Admittedly, this is kind of a schmoz that's really not one to give a damn about. And the problem is we have another schmoz as well, so, oh shit, 3 schmozes. Oh boy, something tells me BC ain't gonna like that. But yes, House of Black, with the fact that Death Triangle is now fully back together after Ray Phoenix healed from his injury, which, oof, that was rough. Finally, they've been back now, so yeah. Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King versus Pac, Penta Oscuro, and Ray Phoenix. There's really not much to add. So, Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, they're getting closer to this trios belt, I feel like.
Wait, so probably only a matter of time. I'm pretty sure the belts are already made. It's just a matter of time. Once Kenny Omega's back, boom.
Well, I think it's gonna win. I gotta go with the House of Black on this one. Phoenix came back, but House of Black has been dominating.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I mean, if you have to keep them strong, but at the same time, this is why we could have cut this match from the card, but I'm just gonna go with House of Black on this one as well. There's no need to resistance. The path of least resistance works the best. We also have the Young Bucks versus the Hardy Bros. Yeah, Hardys, Matt and Jeff Hardy versus the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Hey, look at how that worked out. So, now that Jeff Hardy eventually wound his way up in AEW, if you've been watching BTE, you probably have seen a little bit of the behind the scenes. Oh, who am I kidding? This thing has been a fucking feud in the making for years. We've had these two face off in an indie circuit the night of, or damn close to WrestleMania, actually. 34. I do believe the Hardys were actually the ROH, or they were close to being one of the tag champs literally at the same time. Maybe it was ROH or TNA, one of the two. I don't think it was, but one of the two.
I know,
oh
because
yeah, it was ROH.
They fought right before the Hardys came back to WrestleMania 33.
Yeah, it was the Hardys. It was ROH, actually.
Oh shit!
It was.
So
it was
WrestleMania
ROH.
33.
Yeah, 33 that weekend there. They lost at Manhattan Mayhem, or they won the belts at Manhattan Mayhem, basically.
I never watched that, but I think so.
Yeah, I think it was a smaller show. But then they lost the belts to the Bucks at Supercard of Honor on that April 1st.
I still think this is still a dream match to me, even though I haven't seen this
night. And the same night, basically, it's happening on a bigger stage. I mean, that's the thing. And then that same night, they literally go off to Orlando for WrestleMania 33 in a return that would not even happen. It's crazy to think Jeff Hardy did all that shit as well. I mean, they did all that shit in one weekend. I gotta give him some fucking props for that, because that must not have been easy.
And can I just say, Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have that happen one day, inevitably.
One day! Oh, another!
Okay, oh, that's enough. That's enough. One way, not day. That's how the song goes. Yeah, if you've played certain songs enough in Rock Band or Guitar Hero, eventually you just start to... Yeah. Okay, look, for real. It's been building up on BTE. Them clouding with them, basically. Yep. The Hardys called the Bucks Hardys cosplayers, and oh boy, madness.
You saw that tonight.
Oh, you got that right.
Brandon Cutler dressing as Lita.
Oh my god, and wasn't Gangrel?
Yeah,
yeah. I was listening on my phone on the way home, actually, while I was going to pick up my badge for my convention, since it's not far. But anyways. Alright, so who you got for this one, Steven?
We got a team from the 2000s, and you got a team from the 2010s. Do you go the old school, or do you go with the new school? I gotta go with the 2000s on this. Yeah, I gotta go with the Hardys.
Well, it's kind of tough. I don't know, man. This is a tough one, because the Hardys themselves... definitely may have it for their first, I guess, real tagish or pay-per-view tag match in AEW. On the other hand, we know how the Bucks are typically the stronger of the bunch, but haven't had it You know what? I'm going to split it here. Fuck it. I'm going to split this one here. We'll split and go with the Bucks for the fuck of it. Or wait a minute. Scratch. Sons of fucking bitches. Wait. I don't even know. I'm just thinking. The Hardys are the faces. The Bucks are the heels. Elite.
Oh, JD likes that new belt. Sorry, I just want to let you know the new belt.
Thanks, man. He actually won't be live tonight because House of Glory. Stop it. You know what? I actually think probably if they're gonna have a face-over win, and there's probably gonna be some other heels win with stuff, I think I'll just go with the Hardys instead. But you never know. You never know, really. You can't go wrong with either, like I said. So next. We have an Anarchy in the Arena match. It's the Jericho Appreciation Society. Chris Jericho, Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, Daniel Garcia, and Jake Hager versus Eddie Kingston, Santana and Ortiz, and the Blackpool Combat Club, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Moxley. So, out from the ashes of Jericho, out of the ashes of the Inner Circle, kind of like someone's love life, the Jericho Appreciation Society is born. Yes, and reborn is a newer, angry, more pissed off, well, not quite, a more evil again Jericho, basically, now. He's reinvented himself yet again for the umpteenth time, but you know he knows how to do that. He's fucking talented at that, and I gotta give him some props for this, even if what I feel is some of the events that I see on screen mirror what some of the crap I've had to deal with over the past years. You know what, that's beside the point. Anyways, so yes, Inner Circle dead, and the Jericho Appreciation Society is born. And they've been getting on people's nerves by using that pesky two-word phrase that everyone hates. Sports entertainment. On top of that, Eddie Kingston, Santana and Ortiz especially, are pissed with Jericho because of this betrayal, and Kingston, backing up Santana and Ortiz, his boys, is right there fighting with them. And then on top of that, you have a group here wanting to bring back, keep the pro wrestling mantra alive in AEW, that being the Blackpool Combat Club with Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley. And don't forget, William Regal is friggin' leading and managing this damn group, so keep that in mind. It would have been a Stadium Stampede match, but I think it's best we leave that behind.
From Jacksonville.
We leave that behind, yes, for good.
When we were in different times back then.
Yes,
it was bad.
were.
I loved it. I loved the concept.
Oh, yeah, and the matches, those first two were fine, but this time, man, it was, what was it? The Elite versus the Inner Circle, and then the Inner Circle versus the Pinnacle. And that's also falling apart, but we'll get into that in a moment. Anyways, I think I just outlined everything pretty enough, so who you got, man?
BCC is gonna win this one.
You gotta give it to the Blackpool. Or wait a minute, now hold on, what about Appreciation Society? I don't know.
The only one I can think of is Chris Jericho taking this.
But at the same time, you've got the whole group of other people. Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, Danny Garcia, and Jake Hager take or leave, but he probably still won't get yeeted. He's the muscle.
But you got Eddie Kingston, you got Santana Ortiz.
And don't forget Blackpool. Good point. Oh, this is tough. I don't know. I don't have the thing pulled up.
Because if the GAS wins, I'll shit my pants.
No, you will not. Stop it.
I just shit my pants.
Stop it. Okay, I got an idea here. Let me look at the current betting odds, because I really just don't fucking know. Let me see. Funny enough, Moxley, Danielson, Santana and Ortiz, and Kingston are actually there, and the current favorites to win this match. Funny enough, the Bucks are the favorite to win the tag match, but you never know. I'm going to go with Blackpool Combat Club and Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on this one. Yeah, probably. I mean, they've got enough. We'll find a heel win eventually. Too bad it's not going to be from this bastard.
You bastard!
It's MJF versus Wardlow. Now,
Oh, it's your favorite.
Shut
That's
up,
cool.
Steven. Why do I... Eventually, I'm just going to start sounding like Picard when you said, shut up, Wesley. I'm like, shut up, Steven.
Got it.
No, you didn't. Anyway, so... If Wardlow wins, he'll be granted a release from his contract with MJF. If MJF wins, Wardlow will be permanently banned from signing with AEW. That's the thing that's driving this story. So not only has
You say this has been the best building. I'm being
build
honest.
up.
This-
Yeah, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about that. From the fallout, basically, and the breakup of the Pinnacle, with Wardlow turning on MJF, and then on top of that, Shawn Spears being the only one to have MJF's back, as FTR have gone off on their own ways, and Wardlow, well, he's been getting over enough, and MJF doesn't like that. Ooh, tisk tisk. And now, lo and behold, through crazy matches, stripping him of his music, escorting him into the arena via handcuffs, throwing every fucking obstacle at him like the 5 labors of Jericho. Only this time it's even been cranked up. This is more like the 5 labors of Jericho on steroids. He's also even actually faced off against William Morrissey, the former Big Cass. Fun fact, it was actually supposed to be the former... Or no, should I say Killer Cross, but unfortunately, they had trouble implementing Scarlett into the madness, and Cross taking the loss wouldn't have made sense. But things are still open on terms, so if you're still hoping for Cross...
Did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, I just learned that there. So, if you're hoping for Cross to actually still go into AEW, don't rule it out just yet, because you never know what's gonna happen. And this last fucking cage match, man... MJF has basically screwed himself now because of an accidental misfire on Shawn Spears' part, which already could create tensions between them. Because if it wasn't for that chair shot, MJF might have had his way, but no. They had to try and take it out the easy way out, but it backfired. And now, Wardlow's about to get his hands on MJF's pencil neck, what am I saying? I may still have to employ his cameo services one day, but I don't know. Okay. Steven, tell me who you got on this one.
I got MJF on this one. I feel
What?
like he hasn't won one match this year. Just
Okay,
so
you know what? The betting odds actually say Wardlow for this one, and I'm going to also give a very good story reason why, because here's the deal right now. If the main event goes how I think it's gonna go, or how I'm kind of secretly hoping it would go, where the big title changes hands, and at the same time here, you have Wardlow beat MJF, because what is Wardlow gonna do realistically if he loses? Go to ROH? That's a smaller scale. That's not good enough. They need to capitalize on his momentum. And so capitalizing here, and maybe getting him into the TNT title picture, or maybe the World Championship scene if things collide. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think here because if Wardlow does the unthinkable, it's going to do something that we will have never seen before. It's going to light a fire under MJF's ass, and he's going to become more unhinged as a heel than I think we have ever seen him before. Like, what I mean is, the shit we've been seeing now is going to be fucking child's play. He is going to go on a tear, pissed that he was never able to get Wardlow.
Stuff. I mean, look at on Dynamite, he just destroyed those handcuffs.
Yeah, I mean, MJF got Jericho after that 5 labors of madness. Unfortunately, but he's not going to get it to Wardlow, and that's what's really going to eat him up, basically, because he had him as this big man, and now he's broken free. Because MJF has had this domineering relationship over Wardlow. You're excused, but he's had this domineering relationship over him, basically. Yeah. He's dominated over him, thinking he can control it. But now Wardlow is actually breaking free from MJF. And this, by having Wardlow win, which I'm going to say Wardlow will win, by having Wardlow win, it's going to turn MJF into even more evil. And he's going to go on a tear that will inevitably lead him somewhere back to the AEW World Championship. I have a feeling he's going to tear it away like we have never seen before. And if CM Punk pulls it off, then poor little Punk might actually be caught in the crossfire. But MJF can get his revenge back here, because I don't really know having Hangman Page lose to MJF may be the bestest of ideas. I mean, both are still young. Both have still been protected. Well, it's not so much MJF, but Hangman has been protected, so I don't know how much we can keep things going, but we'll see. So sorry, Steven, but I'm going with Wardlow on this one. And if you were a betting man, I would suggest you do the same as well.
Wardlow wins.
Hey, I didn't say you had to. I didn't say you had to say it here.
I know. Maybe I'll think about it and see what happens.
Well, just stick with MJF for now, and predictions are always subject to change.
You know how MJF is. He's a cheeky little.
He's a sneaky little bastard. He's a clever one, though. We'll give him that. Next match, or should I say matches? I haven't used this picture of Owen Hart because of this madness.
Oh no, not this match.
Why? Are you not happy with Ruby Soho?
No, I'm not a fan of Ruby. Never was.
Well, there's our match. It's Britt Baker versus Ruby friggin' Soho. Okay, this is a first. So here's the deal. In September of 2021, AEW announced the establishment of the Owen Hart Cup, an annual tournament to honor the legacy of Owen Hart, a prominent wrestler for WWE. At the time was known as the World Wrestling Federation during the 1990s, who tragically died at that company's 1999 Over the Edge pay-per-view. The tournament was established in collaboration with the Owen Hart Foundation. On December 17th, AEW revealed that there would be both a men's and a women's tournament of the Owen Hart Cup, and the winners would receive a trophy called the Owen. It was also confirmed that the tournament would begin in May, with the finals to be held at Double or Nothing. AEW President and Chief Executive Officer Tony Khan revealed that he had originally considered concluding the Owen Hart Cup at Revolution, but decided to do so on Double or Nothing so that Martha Hart, Owen Hart's widow, could be involved due to her schedule. In deciding why there would be both a men and women's tournament, Khan likened it to Wimbledon tennis tournament, which has also had both men and women's tournaments. Now let's take a look at the women's bracket and see what we did to get here. There was a empty little bye here in the quarter qualifying matches. You had Toni Storm beat the Bunny to qualify, Jamie Hayter beat Sky Blue, and Britt Baker beat Danielle Camilla, all for the quarterfinals. And then, for the other side here, we had Riho qualify by beating Yuka Sakazaki, Ruby Soho qualified by beating Robin Renegade, and Red Velvet qualified by beating Willow Nightingale, and Hikaru Shida qualified by beating Julia Hart. We look at our quarterfinals. We had Toni Storm pin Jamie Hayter, Dr. Britt Baker pin the Joker, that being, oh shit, it was Maki Ito, and that was rough seeing that live, I'm not gonna lie. And then we had Ruby Soho pin Riho. And then we had, in a shocking place, Shida was actually originally going to face Red Velvet, but was removed from the match after she returned to Japan. But someone said injury and some disconnect. I don't fucking know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. So Chris Statlander replaced her and beat Red Velvet to go on to the semifinals. In the semifinals, Britt Baker pinned Toni Storm, and then Ruby Soho pinned Chris Statlander, which we just saw on Rampage moments ago. And now here we are in the finals. So, Steven, I probably know who you're going to say, but just tell me who you want to win.
BMD.
Britt Baker. Well, too bad. We're going to have another split.
No!
Yes.
No, you better take Ruby. Not take Britt Baker.
No, I am going with Ruby Soho, man. Like, at this point, I feel like she needs something to get her into that picture, and this is it. And I know Britt and all, and yeah, but come on. We got to give her that push one way or another. So I'm going with the old Ruby Soho. And I'm going to run this theme again, even though the picture's not changing. Our men's final is Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. And don't forget, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Shandam Singh are barred from ringside. Yes, I did the thing. No, you couldn't see it. I don't give a fuck. Okay, qualifying matches. Max Caster beat Samoa Joe to qualify. Rey Fenix beat Dante Martin. Kyle O'Reilly beat Jungle Boy. Adam Cole beat Tomohiro Ishii. Dax Harwood beat Cash Wheeler and was probably the best qualifying match of them all.
Yep.
Darby Allin beat Swerve Strickland to qualify, and then Jeff Hardy beat Bobby Fish to qualify. In the quarterfinals, Samoa Joe beat Johnny Elite. That was our Joker entrant, aka John Morrison, Johnny whatever the fuck. And let's see. Then Kyle O'Reilly beat Rey Fenix to move on.
And another great match.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like.
yeah, that was. And then Adam Cole beat Dax Harwood.
Another one, and then
Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin. So we've had it here, but we need a dedicated separate feud, by the way. Then they're just a one-off match. So I guess the dream match has happened, but it's going to probably happen a couple more times. And in the semifinals, Samoa Joe beat Kyle O'Reilly.
Hard-hitting
Cole beat Jeff Hardy.
And that was the weakest one, I think. That was just the weakest.
Well, they were running out of time. They ran out of time, and with no apologies to Matt Damon. And now it's going to be Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in the final. And here you have already people throwing a fit about Joe.
Well, at least Joe can get his revenge. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking.
Yes, I do. And quite frankly, those people probably wouldn't last long against Joe in the ring. I'm pretty sure even at his fucking age, because he's in his 40s, he is, as of making this, he is 43. I bet you all those idiots saying the shit about him would run circles around him and them in the ring, who wouldn't even know what the fuck to start with. Circle them like a fucking moon. Who you got on this one?
I think I got... Let me do it. Boom! Adam Cole, baby. We're gonna have Jay Lethal be involved in this.
No. Jay Lethal's barred from ringside.
Oh, shoot. Okay,
yeah, did you hear me say that at the beginning?
No, sorry.
Well, you did hear me do the collie like, oh, Shatnam Singh.
No, sorry, it was tight beats.
Brother. But yeah, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh are all barred from ringside. But anyways, let's just. I'm gonna.
But either way, I'm gonna
go with Adam Cole, on this one as well. Quite frankly, sad sacks. We now go back to regularly scheduled matches. Now is our tag match, three-way tag match, World Tag Team Championships on the line. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus Team Taz, Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
Wait, each team got big meat, slappy meat. Big mini men, slappy meat. Say it with me, Coffee. Say it.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna.
Big mini men, slappy meat. Big mini men, slappy meat.
Steven. Stop it. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, it looks like they've been kind of cast off to the wayside with the madness of the tag team stuff. So quite frankly, and they've probably held the belts long enough to where this could definitely be a title change I could see happening. 142 days. No, not bad. Maybe a little long, but you know what? It might not actually be the worst idea in the world to have someone else win, is what I'm thinking. What do you think, Steven? Who do you got?
I got Jurassic Express winning on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Team Taz.
Team Taz?
Yeah. Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs.
So Ricky 2 belts.
No, because the FTW Championship is not an officially recognized championship in the concept of in AEW's. Yeah, I thought so. Sorry to rain on your parade there for a minute.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, let's just get to the next one here. It's Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb. Now this one has been building up for some time, might I add, actually, here. Or maybe not, I don't know. Again, it feels like Thunder Rosa...
I'm excited for this is my second pop.
Really? I don't know, man. I haven't been feeling it too much. I feel like Thunder Rosa's been stuck in specific, third gear for a while.
I guess like Adam Page.
Just been going through the motions, reign of her opponents. And this is her real, first strong opponent she's had in Serena Deeb. And not a lot of good promo time, with the exception of that last promo she had on the Go Home show, where she was dressed up like a Mexican Carmen Sandiego, by the way. I was not the only one who noticed that, by the way. Trust me. But, you know what? I'm sure the match will be fine eventually. Deeb is good. By the way, the people wanting to start what chants during your promo last week when I was there, from me to you, go sit on it.
Sit on it.
That's what the Fonz used to say, but you know what? I'm sure this will be fine, but we'll just have to see. Steven, who you got?
I got Thunder Rosa.
Something
I love Serenade.
But it's
So I think this match is gonna be good. We saw with Deeb and Cheetah's matches. Those matches were great.
Yeah, but we're going with Rosa. I'm gonna agree with you
Rosa.
actually and go with Rosa. Something tells me, even though it could easily have an easy out with Deeb here, something tells me they're not. So what are you gonna do? And son of a bitch, this is the second AEW clip in this pile. But what I'm actually gonna do is just pause it and let you look at Darby Allin's pretty face here. Or maybe not, depending on your point of view.
What are you?
Oh,
Dude.
brother.
Auto pods.
That took long enough here. That took long enough here. Alright, you had to fucking do it. Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin. Long story short, Darby Allin would be interfering in the Undisputed Elite's business, so they're giving this match so we don't ensure that madness. Steven, who you got?
I got Darby Allin.
I'm going with Darby Allin on this one as well. Oh god, we're not done.
no.
Here, hold on.
That torture has.
Hold on, we just have a couple more matches, okay? Let's just go. We have a mixed trios tag team match. Sammy Guevara, Frankie Kazarian, and Ty Conti versus Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and Paige Van Zandt with Dan Lambert. If you just saw that last promo on Rampage, you probably saw that, well, how do I put this? These two have been at odds with each other's throat. Guevara, Ty Conti, and American Top Team, or rather Men of the Year, or whatever. But the point is, now it's blown it ahead here, because on that last Rampage, we saw what happened. Sammy, Frankie, and Ty broke in, basically, to America's Top Team's headquarters and destroyed some shit here. And yeah, they destroyed shit. And took some belts. And I'm afraid Guevara and Conti are going to have another celebration on the belt. Disgusting. So now, right after the... Okay, so Sky, Paige, and Paige Van Zandt are now going to face these idiots and hopefully put them in their place. Who you got on this one?
I got Ethan Page, Scorpio, and Paige Van Zandt.
I agree with you, quite frankly. Guevara, Conti, and sadly now Kazarian have had it coming. And now, final match, people. Place your bets. Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk for the AEW World Championship. Following CM Punk's victory over MJF at Revolution, he set his sights on the AEW World Championship. Over the following weeks, Punk would defeat the likes of Dax Harwood, Max Caster, and Penta Oscuro. After conquering Dustin Rhodes on the April 20th episode of Dynamite, reigning champion Hangman Page confronted Punk as the latter had ascended the top of the rankings to become the #1 contender for Page's championship. The following week, the match was subsequently scheduled for Double or Nothing. I'm sure it'll be fine, but the you-know-what here actually is gonna... unfortunately... I don't know, actually. Shit. I kind of lost my train of thought there. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyways. Oh, and this match will be probably fine, but the build probably could have used a little bit of work. I don't know. I have a lot on my mind, and let's just get through this. Steven? Oh, I can't believe I haven't done this. Who you betting on?
I got CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk is shockingly the odds-on favorite, and this may actually lead into what I think's going to happen. But it's time for Page to go down here for the count. Punk may be transitional into who's ever next for certain, whether it's MJF or someone else. Hell, it could even be Wardlow, perhaps. Anyways, I'm going to go with CM Punk as well. And that's all. Sometimes your words just need to be kept short and sweet. And that's it. We're done here. Whoosh! I hope you all have your bets placed, folks, because this is going to be one hell of a weekend. there's not
It
much
sure
more to
will.
say, basically, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks, Steven, for being here as always with me.
Always.
Alright, and the next AEW pay-per-view will be the crossover of Forbidden Door, which will be on June 26th at United Center in Chicago. Oh, hey, there was another reason to give Punk the belt. And yeah. And so then, yeah, have him have the belt, go into Forbidden Door, which is already sold out, and yeah, bunch of motherfuckers. But yeah, that's the next AEW pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view we have in general by my calendar is... Oh, what the fuck? That's not what I was looking for. I meant to say...
Yeah.
I said Hell in a Cell, not Hall of
Oh.
Fame, you
Oh.
fools. Shut it.
OReilly!
Stop it! I didn't even do that there. Okay, the next pay-per-view we have is Hell in a Cell, which we'll do next week. Oh yeah, and we have an NXT in your house. Expect a double show next Saturday. And until then, good night, and thanks for watching. Alright, and we'll see you next time. So, bye-bye.